is the perfect game for all parties, not least the neutrals who've just come to enjoy it.
Well, on the face of it, Peter, we would appear to have high-caliber meeting with very little at stake. But then you consider a chance for one or two of the fringe players to get a look in, and this becomes a big incentive. It changes the dynamic. So there's plenty at stake for them, which will do no harm to the energy levels.
So off we go then. Jim, who do you pick out as the telling individual today?
Yeah, Casemiro. He gives them some real defensive steel in the middle of the park, Peter. What he's particularly good at is nipping opposition attacks in the bud and preventing them from getting any real momentum going. He's also a bit of a shooting threat from long range too, so opposing defences will have to beware of that, and very much so.
Yes, they'll certainly be leaning heavily on him. And here's Bruno Fernandes. Shapes to shoot! He's missed, but not by that far.
Well, he looks a little annoyed with himself, Peter, but he hit it well enough. Better look next time, maybe.
Casemiro. Ugarte. Played into space out wide. Mazraoui picks it up now. And it's Ugarte. Ugarte.
Bruno Fernandes really needed to concentrate on protecting the ball. Then again, he was being very closely marshalled.
Sarr. That's really well manoeuvred.
Well, that's good defending. He squeezed the play and he gave him no chance to get on the turn.
Oh, shooting chance! Sarr shifted upfield, and they can counter here. Martinez.
Maguire.
Ugarte. Mazraoui opts to play it back. Matheus Cunha. Real chance! That was superb goalkeeping.
Matheus Cunha clearly thought he had the beating of the keeper.
Munoz. Richards. Yehi. Decore. Yeremy Pino. Pino chooses to go cross-field. It looked as though that might lead to something quite promising, but it turned out that that was not the case. Decore wins the duel this time. Now they can break here. Mateta laid out to the left flank. Šeško swings in across. No, that's overhit. Well read, nice interception. And he has slightly undercooked that one.
They should have done a lot better there. The final ball was very poor.
Bruno Fernandes! Oh, terrific save from the keeper.
Bruno Fernandes is offering a wry smile there.
Not pretty, but it gets the job done. Shaw delivers. A mighty effort! That needed to be better, and he knows it.
You really could have done with engaging those crosses much higher up the pitch there. This isn't good defending.
Saar. Lovely bit of skill. Kamada takes a shot! Oh, denied! Brilliantly!
Kamada really must be thinking what he has to do to score there.
Kamada with the short one. It's a great... There's the shot! Maguire can get it clear. Richards. Najraoui. Ugarte gently down. For a moment you felt that was going somewhere, but they'll have to go again. Doucouré. Mitchell. Yeremy Pino. Šeško could move up a gear here. Ugarte. Najraoui. Yeremy Pino. Moved on forwards. Nice interception. His positioning was spot on. Tries to dink it through. He's in plenty of space here. He's going to be disappointed with that. Doucouré. Mitchell. And it's played forward. Shaw. Manchester United playing high up the pitch here, very much taking the front foot approach. And it's Shaw. Oh, such a clever touch. Time to deliver. That is a brilliant interception. Saar forwards and with intent. And now the breakaway. Saar. Lerma. Kamada. Anything noteworthy in the early part of the match, Jim?
Well, I think both teams probably feel it's too early for either to start taking real risks. So they're still very much in a phase of test.
That's hitter! Denied by an instinctive save.
I think he's done great there, both reading it and dealing with it.
The goalkeeper's got a good palm to that. That's an imaginative pass. And he's found a way past. And the finish! Good first touch and almost as good a second.
Oh, the technical control was exquisite. The pummeled attempt was exasperating.
Proves too strong, and he has been fouled there. It's not taken him long, and that's going to be a booking. Ugarte is there, and he can get that clear. All the way through to the keeper. Maguire.
Really are pushing their fullbacks forward now.
Aiming to do what?
Well, it's a case of engaging your opponents further up the pitch to take the sting out of opposition attacks. It's effectively a wide press.
Oh, smashing header! Didn't quite get enough on that.
You really could have done with engaging those crosses much higher up the pitch there. This isn't good defending.
Kamada!
Really anticipated that well, didn't he?
Maguire, aim forwards. Munoz. And it's played forward. Sarr. Sarr carries the ball down the right. Sarr. Sarr crosses it in. Ugarte. That's really well manoeuvred. Munoz. Good spell of possession this, but very little to show for it. Moved on forwards. Maybe goalless, but it is not without interest.
Well, it's certainly not a drab affair, Peter. It's had its moments.
And it's Shaw. Calmly anticipates. Richards gets it away. Sarr. Lerma. Lobbed in behind. Now it's Pino. He has found the way through. Bruno Fernandes. Mazraoui. Out towards the flank. Very nicely done. And here's Bruno Fernandes. Gehi shifted upfield. Now, what about a counter-attack? Now it's Kamada. Sarr. Lovely, now then. Is there any support? He might not need it. That's good defending, very good defending. Mazraoui forwards and with intent. Mazraoui gently done. Gehi played over towards the opposite flank. it, Pino. Well, now here's a good battle, bicep to bicep. Great defending, strong and determined. The defence just about came out on top, but they were certainly tested.
Well, if you dwell on it for that long, that's what happens.
Now it's Kamada. Now it's Mateta. Ugarte did just about enough to come out on top there. Neither party overly willing to compromise.
Well, the box was just so congested there, Peter. There was
Here's a shot! Well, that is rather wayward.
They're probably getting frustrated by the lack of chances, I suppose.
Moved on forwards. Martinez. Bruno Fernandes. And he's got his cross. Up he goes! Couldn't quite control it.
That's good play. Plenty of targets in the penalty area and plenty of movement too.
And it's Bruno Fernandes. Played out wide. Lovely feet. Ugarte. And here's Bruno Fernandes. Does really well to win the ball there. Richards. Munoz. Mitchell. Mitchell shifted upfield. Maguire has got himself a free kick. No, that is pretty much the end of that. Mitchell. That's really well manoeuvred. Well, that is not the best ball, and he offers an apologetic look.
Well, that's down to a simple miscalculation. No more, no less. Well, he had to bide his time a bit there, Peter. Needed more targets to aim at in the box.
And it's played forward. Shaw forwards and with intent. Cross goes in there. That has been knocked clear. Sarr, aim forwards. Lerma. Oh, that's neat. Shaw cuts it out.
Really has the confidence and skill to be able to hold the ball up like that until support arrives a little sooner, and just maybe there he overdid it slightly and should have released it because the support was arriving quickly.
Šeško tries to get it clear.
Richards, well, that tackle was immense, and so was the relief, the great escape.
Jeremy Pino. Muscular approach does pay off here. That's really well manoeuvred. He's through here. Šeško. He is through here. Good challenge, excellent challenge. Oh, he's enjoyed that. He evidently loves the contest. And the counter is on. The pass is intercepted. Maciej Cunha. He's had a shot! Split-second reaction.
Matheus Cunha actually didn't do an awful lot wrong, to be honest.
Well, he was clearly disappointed with that pass.
Well, everything up to the final pass looked decent. They just couldn't take out that killer ball.
Moved on forwards. That is lovely. There's a beautiful simplicity about this contest. Willing running on one side, dogged defence on the other. Casemiro gets across to intercept that. Maguire, forwards and with intent. Ugarte shifted upfield. Richards getting this one clear. And that's the end of that. It all started well enough. Mitchell, it's a sharp pass. Martinez. Shaw. Looks to the other side. Yehi. Richards. It's an inviting looking ball that. Maguire cuts out the pass. And it's Mazraoui. And it's Bruno Fernandes. Chance for a shot! Goal! Manchester United! Manchester United take the lead.
Well, Peter, they should just never have lost the ball from there, but you have to give credit and fairness to the front-footed pressing too. Made things quite uncomfortable for them.
A 1-0 lead established.
Yeah, it's rare that one is enough though, Peter. I get the feeling they'll be wanting another as soon as possible.
And that's put paid to a promising move. Out to the right. Oh, what a climb! And with the goal at his mercy, a dreadful miss.
Just wonder what was on his mind there. Should have put his foot right through it.
Lerma. Sarr. Munoz. Lerma, gently done. Kamada, gently done. Maguire tries to clear. Now who's going to be first to this? Lerma. Chance! Oh, just lacked a decent finish. Casemiro. Shaw. Casemiro. And it's gone back to the keeper. That's ruffled a few feathers, but well dealt with. And it's Bruno Fernandes. Mazraoui, some resolute defending there. No messing about, just bludgeoned away. Played out to the right. Lerma. Sarr. Oh, it's come loose. The pressing's intense, and it's paid off. Ugarte did well to emerge with the ball. That's a contest to keep an eye on. Martinez. And it's played forward. Oh, can he get onto this?
I wouldn't fancy playing up front in these circumstances, to be honest. There's absolutely no supply.
Oh, that's nice. Šaško. And the shot! And that wasn't far away.
Well, he overcooked that one, aiming for perfection, and he got it slightly wrong.
Lerma. Sarr. Excellent challenge there, uncompromising. Shaw. Matheus Cunha. And it's Shaw. Can he latch on to this? That's good play. There are a few waiting for it. Approaching half-time and still behind. Can they make something happen now? Sarr. Munoz, aim forwards. Casemiro. And back to the goalkeeper. Richards. Decore. Moved on forwards. Do have a chance to counter here. Ugarte. Clearly not happy with that. It's run loose here. Wins the duel this time. Shaw. Matheus Cunha. Now it's Matheus Cunha. Casemiro. Out to the left it goes. And a chance! That's really well cleared. Can he deliver? Aimed in towards the centre. Tries to get it clear. Tino shifted upfield. Can he spark a counter here? Oh, he's found support out wide. Mateta. And it's Lerma. Casemiro does really well to win the ball there. That's really well manoeuvred. And he cuts out the supply. Munoz. We've got 5 minutes till half-time. Mazraoui forwards and with intent. That pass has been well intercepted. Oh, good spread. Oh, nice touch. Bruno Fernandes. Sarr. Munoz, driven forward. Casemiro. Ugarte. And here's Bruno Fernandes. Shaw. Oh, lovely feed, he is such a good mover. So who's he picking out? Matches Cunha. Shot, surely! Doucouré. Munoz. That's a good intervention. That was what he had to make in the face of danger that was growing. That's a good run down the left. Matches Cunha's cross. Guehi is there and he can get that clear. Yeremy Pino. Yeremy Pino. Mitchell, gently done. And it's Bruno Fernandes. Spread out to the left. Pressing's intense, and it's paid off. There's some great running on show here, but ultimately there was no way through. Maguire gets over and intercepts. Shaw. Shaw, good-looking ball. That has been knocked clear. Munoz. And it's played forward. Martinez. Ugarte. Played out to the right. Played back in. And it's hoisted clear. And the whistle goes for half-time. So a steady, solid and more than satisfactory first half. They've got the lead and that gives them something to build on after the break.
It's a dressing room that needs rousing at half-time because in truth they've not really been at it so far. If the pep talk works, we may see a very different side second half. We need to.
And we're already back up and running after half-time.
Well, things just haven't quite clicked, Gita, have they? They're behind and they deserve to be, but they've had a chance to regroup now, so we'll see how they come out at the start of the second half.
Mazraoui. Ugarte. Mazraoui. Ugarte. Manchester United have a free kick. Moved on forwards. Mitchell. Doucouré. Mitchell. Oh, there's a probing ball. Lerma forwards and with intent. Oh, sweet feet. Oh, really cute. What a lovely series of passes. Hit into the middle. And it's claimed by the keeper. Shaw. That's really well manoeuvred. And the keeper has it.
Are certainly playing with an intense focus in executing their plan here.
Mitchell. Yeremy Pino. Lerma. Out to the right. Sarr's cross. Maguire clears it away. They've played it short. Kamada, there's the delivery. Mathias Cunha. Shaw. Aim forwards. Mathias Cunha. Shaw. Šeško. That's a throw. It's anyone's ball now. And it's played in here. Doucouré. Kamada. Doucouré. Lerma. Richards shifted upfield. Casemiro. Mathias Cunha. Bruno Fernandes. Shaw, no. Again, there's no. Shaw is fouled. Just the talking to, I think. Yes, it is. Bruno Fernandes finds himself offside. Casemiro. Bruno Fernandes. Mitchell. Kamada. Now it's Mateta. Chance here to counter. Doucouré. Mitchell. And it's played forward. Pino now gets his head on it! And the header is disappointing in the end.
Manchester United, well, the manager clearly has to react to this and tactically change what's happening. It's too easy for them to get in.
Moved on forwards. Bruno Fernandes. And he's picked out the run. Lerma forwards and with intent. And it's Pino. Good take, and is he in? It's gone for a throw-in. He's cut it out. Casemiro. Shaw. That's really well manoeuvred. Shaw. Nice control. Ugarte. Decent chance! And he's heaved it away. Oh, they could be caught out here. Now it's Bruno Fernandes. Jeremy Pino. Richards. Still chasing the game, trailing by one. Decore. Aim forwards. It's an inviting looking ball, that. Ugarte did well to step in there. That was more than necessary. Keeper's got good distance on that. Over to the left. Mateta. Well, that looks a good ball through. Kamada! Well, that was nice, but not quite the end product required.
Kamada made himself the key component of a very good move. That's how you get behind the defence.
Ugarte. Bruno Fernandes tries to get it clear. Kamada looking to shake off some unwanted attention.
Yeah, better communication and lots of contact seems to be the route to quietening him down now.
That has been cut short. Shaw. Oh, good spread. And here's Bruno Fernandes. Well, that is good. Super running, sharp movement. Came up against a defender, though, who was ever so determined. Decore, gently done. Martinez. Ugarte. Maguire forwards and with intent. Casemiro shifted upfield. And here's the chance to counter. Now it's Pino. Now it's Mateta. Matheus Cunha. And there's his chance to lead the Kamada! Oh, and they really should have been made to pay.
Well, it wasn't the best pass, was it? The apologetic look says it all, really. He knows he could have got his team in real trouble then.
Casemiro. Oh, this looks sharp. Munoz makes the interception. Lerma. He's found a way through. Shaw aim forwards. Bruno Fernandes. Matheus Cunha. Sergio, what are you thinking?
Well, the time has arrived to start taking risks. They may well be happy just to level this.
Swings in across. Well read, and the danger is averted. Lerma. Sarr. And it's played forward. Martinez. And here's Bruno Fernandes. Kamada. Moved on forwards. And here's Mateta. Played out to the right. Sarr. He's got options in the box if he gets his... And he's had a shot! There were better options before the ball was lost. Easy to say from up here, I know. Yeremy Pino. That was a period of possession which carried just about no threat at all. Bruno Fernandes. Out to the right. There's Rawi. That's tidy. Now it's Matheus Cunha. And it's Pino. He's got away. Kamada. That's very neat. Looking for a decent ball in. He whips in across. This is good, that's a foul. Lerma. Gehi. Kamada is onto it in a flash. Nicely intercepted. really well manoeuvred. Now it's Bruno Fernandes. Tino forwards and with intent. Sarr looking to get on the end of this. And they're not going to make any further progress now. Maguire. And it's played forward. Munoz gets it clear. That does look a foul. Referee's given a free kick. Munoz. Sarr. Great defending, strong and determined. Sarr has been caught there, it's a foul. Casemiro. Matheus Cunha. Shaw. Moved on forwards. Well played, that has snuffed out the danger. Sarr. Lerma. Munoz. Sarr. Showing good feet. Chance to play it in. Brilliantly cut out. Matheus Cunha. Martinez. Casemiro has a look and plays it forward.
Šeško really was well marshalled there because he was denied the opportunity to turn.
And it's Doucouré. And here's Kamada. Header! There seemed no way back, but they are level.
It's just sloppy to lose the ball like that, Peter. The ease which they were able to cut through them from there, that definitely doesn't have a good look about it.
And that has added a whole new complexion to the game.
This is exactly the kind of contest you'd expect when you have so much class from both sides. The next goal is going to be so significant.
Oh, that's well done, really robust. Richards. Lerma. Richards, aim forwards. Well time, excellent interception. Matheus Cunha. Can he finish? Munoz. Wins the duel this time. Well, that's a foul. Free kick's been given. referee has resisted the temptation to go to his pocket. It's just a stern lecture.
Yeah, and he's dodged a big one there. He has to be squeaky clean from here.
Mazraoui. And that is as far as they're going to go. Sarr. Kamada. He can get that clear. And it's Lerma. Munoz gets into a good position. Sarr crosses it in. Mazraoui attempts a clearance. And here's Kamada. Lerma. Casemiro. Almost 75 minutes on the clock now. Shaw shifted upfield. Bruno Fernandes. He's onside. He's had a shot. Mitchell, nicely aimed pass. Ugarte. Šeško. Knocks it out wide. Played out wide. He's in, surely!
Manchester United clearly are pushing for the win here, Peter. It's making for a very frantic end to this game.
Lerma. Munoz, gently done. Maguire. Matheus Cunha. Now then, the ball's come loose. Mazraoui puts the ball in.
Manchester United really can't be faulted for their attitude, and if they go on to win this, it'll be fully deserved. I think this is going to add an entirely different dimension to their attack now. They've got the physical presence, they've got a real aerial threat, and it looks more promising from here.
Sarr. Mitchell. Up towards the front line. Maguire can get it clear. And it's Mazraoui. Now it's Xerxes, and the cross comes in. Defending of the desperate variety.
Well, there's no doubt that they want to win this, Peter. They'll have to maintain the energy and dynamism until the very end, though.
Sarr. Doucouré.
Concentration levels are very good, and so is the commitment. This game could yet yield a winner.
Oh, he's caught him there, it's a free kick. Well, you might think he got off lightly, it is just a verbal warning. Fernandes, Casemiro, Shaw, Casemiro. If we're going to get a winner, it's got to come now. And the shot! That's a fine save by Henderson. And that's a real chance missed.
Oh, rookie, there's the urgency they need, and it nearly brought them a goal.
And it's Kamada. Lerma.
Well, there's no doubt that they want to win this, Peter. They'll have to maintain the energy and dynamism until the very end of it.
Shaw. Zixi, spread out to the left.
Manchester United clearly are pushing for the win here, Peter. It's making for a very frantic end to this game.
Now that's well seen too. Ugarte. And it's Mazraoui. Mazraoui charging forward down that flank. Oh, it's played in, climbs up big! Oh no, that could be a costly miss. So there's going to be another change here.
Well, his stamina was called into question then, but there's absolutely nothing wrong with his heart and the efforts he put in. He was very willing, though, not quite able.
Munoz. This is intriguing. Next goal critical.
It's a very open game and an exciting watch. There are no signs of nerves or caginess from either team. This pitch is go-for-it territory right now. Well, there's no doubt that they want to win this, Peter. They'll have to maintain the energy and dynamism until the very end of it.
Doucouré does really well to win the ball there. Bruno Fernandes. Bruno Fernandes laid out to the left flank, looking here to chip it through. Delivered with swing.
Manchester United really can't be faulted for their attitude, and if they go on to win this, it'll be fully deserved.
Ugarte. And they'll start all over again with the goalkeeper. Hoisted upfield by the keeper. And it's Bruno Fernandes. Excellent challenge there, uncompromising. Shaw. Matheus Cunha.
Concentration levels are very good, and so is the commitment. This game could yet yield a winner.
Out to the left it goes. Shot a goal! Oh, should have put that away. Up he goes! And no, he couldn't find the finish. Ugarte. Martinez. Shaw. Martinez. Lisandro Martinez has played it long. Sarr. Mateta providing an outlet on that flank. Sarr. The ball is loose and the chase is on.
I think we might be done here, Peter. I don't see there being enough time for them to try again.
Bruno Fernandes.
Well, that might be that, Peter. Maybe both sides just going to have to settle for the draw now.
Moved on forwards.
I think we might be done here, Peter. I don't see there being enough time for them to try again.
Martinez. Maguire. Ugarte. Martinez. Oh, can he get onto this? Diogo Dalot. And it's played forward.
Well, that might be that, Peter. Maybe both sides just going to have to settle for the draw now.
Here's the chance to cross. Sarr's cross. Tries to get it clear. That'll be a throw-in. Now it's Sarr. Sarr crosses it in.
I think we might be done here, Peter. I don't see there being enough time for them to try again. There's only one word for this. It's baffling. That team needs to figure out where the ball needs to be, and it's not there. Well, that might be that, Peter. Maybe both sides just going to have to settle for the draw now.
Can he get onto this? Pino. Pino's cross. And it's hoisted clear.
I think we might be done here, Peter. I don't see there being enough time for them to try again.
Maguire. And he goes cross-field. That's a lovely, neat pass. Calmly anticipates. Gehi. Mitchell. Gehi. Great run this, he's covered quite a distance already.
Well, that might be that, Peter. Maybe both sides just going to have to settle for the draw now.
Maguire gets across to intercept that. And here's Xerxes. He's through here. Oh, well cut out, no margin for error there at all. Henderson sends that a long way. And it's been played through. Pino, and he's managed to get free. The pressing's intense, and it's paid off. Gehi cuts out the pass. The referee's looking at his watch. He could be done here. Gehi. Richards. Decore. Gehi shifted upfield. And it's Bruno Fernandes. He is just caressing the ball. And that was very necessary. It'll be a throw-in. Corey. Mitchell. Added time is up, and there goes the whistle. A good watch, more than a good watch actually, certainly from a sporting perspective. It lacks a winner of course, but the crowd largely satisfied. So Jim, how do you reflect on what we've seen?